Demonstrate and discuss our product called Lease Tracker. This product covers Western Canada. In British Columbia, it contains all legal subdivisions in the Peace River block and all NTS units for the rest of the province of BC, as well all oil and gas well locations. In Alberta, Saskatchewan, and Manitoba, Lease Tracker has all legal subdivisions and all oil and gas well locations. This product is compatible with almost all Garmin GPS models. Basically, it is provided to the client on a micro SD card with an SD card adapter. Depending on the Garmin model you're using, you'll probably need one of these too. For today's demonstration, I will be using a Garmin Nuvi 205W, which requires the SD card adapter. So I'm going to simply take the little card, which contains the data, and insert it into the big card. Now, it is ready to be included into the GPS. So next, I'll take my Garmin Nuvi 205 and I'll plug this in the side of it. Now, since I've plugged this in, the Garmin has asked me if I'd like to copy the data from the card onto the GPS. Normally I just tell my clients to say no because most Garmins don't have enough room for this much data. Now, we keep our data under custom points of interest where Garmin allows us. This basically searches by proximity. So, to increase search time, so you basically don't wait for a well to come up, we've come up with a new feature, which I'll show in today's demonstration. So, to begin, we're going to do a well near Grande Prairie, but I'm in Okotoks, which is a very long way away. So, we're going to go where to, and then we're going to select near. And then I'm going to select a different city, and click OK. I'm going to type in Grande Prairie. So now I've come up with two options, Grande Prairie, Alberta, and Grande Prairie County. Either one will work. We're just looking for something close to near as well. So I'm going to select Grande Prairie, Alberta. So now what's happened is the GPS thinks it's in Grande Prairie. So when it looks for wells, it just speeds up the search time. Now I'm going to scroll down to Extras and select Custom Points of Interest. As you can see, Lease Tracker is broken down by province, so simply select the province that your well is located in. Mine's in Alberta, so I will select Alberta. Now, basically what will happen is the 50 closest wells and LSDs to Grande Prairie will show up in a list. Odds are the well I'm looking for is not in this list, so I'm going to spell it. So I touch spell. I'm going to switch to numbers. You can change your model so it has QWERTY like your keyboard at home. I just prefer mine this way. So I'm going to go 02 dash 35 dash 071 dash 07 W6. Now I'd like to take a second and just discuss how I spelled this. My first is the LSD 02. Please put 2 digits for your LSD. That's why I put 02. Your second is your section. Again, it has to always be 2 digits. Even if your section was, say, 1, you'd have to be 01. The third is the township, which I've put as 071. This has to always be 3 digits. So even if your township was 1001 would have to be spelled. Then again, the range, which is 07, you notice is 2 digits again, and west of the meridian, which is 6 in this case. It's up to you if you'd like to include the W6 or not. It'll find it either way. So now that I've spelt it, I'm just going to hit done. And instantly it's found a lease and a legal subdivision. The one that says lease is the actual wellhead location, so I'm going to touch it. So here we have some information. I'm going to touch more to see who the operator of this well is. And in this case it's Encana Corporation. I'm going to hit back. Here it shows me my distance of 805 kilometers, 7 hours 24 minutes on arrival. I'm going to now touch map to confirm the location of this well, and I'm going to zoom in to see what roads are there. So as you can tell, we have a well at the end of a lease road. So that all looks good. I'm going to hit back. Lease Tracker does not have any additional roads. It simply works with the Garmin road data. Garmin road data is probably the best on the market, and that's why we use it. Not every private winter road is going to be in there. Next I'm going to hit go. So the GPS has found the quickest way there from my current location here in Okotoks. I have my arrival time at 17:19. I'm going to touch this green bar to view directions. So as you can see, it has all the roads I'm going to take, how long I'm going to be driving on them, and the distance, as well as back roads. Things like range roads and township roads are also in here. Here it has me arriving at the lease on the left in 400 meters. Now I'd like to demonstrate using this product in northeastern BC using the NTS system. Again, because it searches by proximity, we're going to choose a different city before we look for our well. I'm going to select where to, near, a different city, okay, and I'm going to spell Fort Nelson because it's a town close to this well. So, as you can see again, two options, Fort Nelson Indian Reserve and Fort Nelson BC. I'm going to go with Fort Nelson BC. So again, the GPS now thinks it's in Fort Nelson, which will increase the search time while looking for wells in this area. So I'm going to scroll down to Extras, Custom Points of Interest, and this time I'm going to choose Lease Tracker BC. So again, it'll populate a list of the 50 closest wells and LSDs from Fort Nelson, and again, I don't think my well's in there, so I'm just going to spell it. Okay, so I'm just going to put D, switch over to numbers, dash 064 dash, switch back to the numbers, or letters, and choose C, back to the numbers, slash 094 dash, one last time to the letters, J dash 15. This is a very common spelling for wells and LSD and NTS units in British Columbia. So now I'm going to hit done, and instantly it's found a well and an NTS unit. Again, I'm going to pick the one that says lease because that's the actual well location. So here it says the name of this lease, and I'm going to choose more to see the operator. And in this case, it's Petro-Canada Oil and Gas. I'm going to hit back. So here's our distance. It's 1,378 kilometers from Okotoks, and I'll be there in 13 hours and 17 minutes. I'm going to choose map to confirm the location. This is a nice easy one. It's located on the highway. I'm going to hit back, and I'm going to hit go. So again, the GPS has calculated the fastest route to this well from my current location here in Okotoks, Alberta. I'm going to touch the green bar to view my directions. As you can see, it gives me every road, distance, and time all the way to this well location. I'm going to hit show map to view my route. Just take a second to draw because it's a long way. And if you zoom in, you can confirm the path it takes, and if you don't like it, you can reroute. That will end our demonstration of Lease Tracker. If you have any questions regarding this product, you can call 403-995-9484. Again, that number is 403-995-9484. Our offices are located in Okotoks, Alberta. Thank you.